Hello and welcome back to Soda Tech Gaming, where we look at gaming and tech from a Soda's perspective. Thanks for checking out the channel and viewing my content, as I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and like my videos, please click the like button, as it helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button too. And as always, feel free to leave a comment down below, as I really appreciate them and read all of them, and look forward to any and all feedback. Today, I'm reviewing Halo Infinite, Xbox and Microsoft's heavy hitter, the first-person shooter genre, and probably the biggest and most important title of this year. Halo Infinite was 6 years in the making and had some issues during development, but the effort has pretty much paid off. Delaying the game for an entire year has added a lot of polish and improvements to the Slipspace engine. That's the game engine that was created by 343 Studios for Halo and any upcoming Halo games from that studio. I've been playing it on PC, and I'm going to tell you about my experiences and give you my overall review, and tell you whether you should check it out. Halo Infinite takes place after a battle where the Master Chief and humanity has lost. Cortana, his friend and AI companion from the previous games, is now gone, and Master Chief is stranded in space, with all hope lost. The game has a great tone, as humanity has already lost, and they are now the underdogs, with perhaps the greatest soldier ever having lived with the fact that he has failed. The Banished are now in control of the Zeta Halo, and looking for something on that Halo ring that could change everything. In case you didn't play any of the previous Halo games, the Banished are a group of mercenaries that broke off from the Covenant and waged war against the humans. Atriox, the leader, throws Master Chief from the ship and into space, where he lays adrift until he's rescued by the spunky new character named Pilot Echo 216. The game starts you slowly but surely trying to take back ground from the Banished in an attempt to bring humanity back from the brink. If this sounds intriguing, then that's probably because it is. Let's talk about the graphics.
Let's put that infamous Craig trailer to rest.
Craig trailer
and talk about how good these graphics look.
Halo
Infinite is an amazing looking game.
This game looks great.
While not as good looking as
looking
Forza Horizon from the
game,
Microsoft stable,
343
Halo
has done a great
Infinite
job
is a
of getting
graphically
the game
impressive
to look
game,
polished
with highly detailed
and well
character
done.
models, great depth of field, striking lighting. It's really a game to
Now,
behold.
I'm playing on PC. You're going to see all these great effects, more detailed environments, lighting, particles, character models, and just tons of details. This game really runs well on Xbox consoles and even on PC. And the open world is vast. There are tons of different things to look at, from the foliage, trees, rocks, buildings, structures that all litter the environment. It would be nice offered next-gen features like DLSS or even Fidelity FX for the PC gamers. And hopefully 343, if you're listening, you'll add that post-launch, because that would be great. Let's move on to gameplay. Now, this has always been Halo's bread and butter, and Halo Infinite delivers in spades. There's a ton of shooting in this game, and it never once felt owed to me. The combat is fast and furious with the addition of a grappling hook and other gadgets like a dodge ability that add a lot to the game and make this as fun as any Halo game I can remember. There are various ways to approach objectives, like dropping on enemies from a cliffside, running straight into the battle, guns a-blazing, or using a vehicle from one of the local FOB that you control. You can even steal the enemy's weapons and vehicles and use them against them. This is all great fun. I only wish that there was a co-op mode so I could play with some of my friends and we could have fun together. And hopefully this will be added at a later time. Everything from jumping to running and even getting into vehicles feels great. Master Chief has a weightiness to him that's just perfect. And 343 has really done a great job of making this game fun to play. There are a few points in the game where the difficulty spike is a bit much, but for those of us that love shooters, it doesn't get too crazy. Let's talk about sound. The music in this game is great. You have the foreboding music of Halo. You have the blazing in your ears, great sound as you storm bases, save soldiers. There is always a great tune playing as you're running towards the next objective. The audio design is also great. You can hear the enemies and other characters talking in the background, hear the wind blowing as you scale a cliff, hear explosions going off left and right as you attempt to gain ground on your enemies. The sound effects in this game are very well put together, and voice acting is also well done, with characters sounding believable and enthralling. The audio matches the video in this game, and the music is definitely one of my high points. Multiplayer. Of course, talking about Halo Infinite without mentioning the awesome free multiplayer that 343 dropped a few weeks before the game would be doing this game a disservice. Halo Infinite multiplayer is extremely fun, and I've put it in my rotation of multiplayer games that I normally play. You and the three other buddies can play and capture a flag or Slayer together, or even get more people together to play some big team battle. The multiplayer is very fun and engaging, with 343 putting out updates regularly. I would love to see more customization with 343 letting players go in and paint their Halo armors and some decals and other things like that. And since 343 has been super hard at work patching and making updates, I would love to see more content added, especially to the Battle Pass. But I'm very happy with what they've done so far. The Battle Pass is fun, and I hope that they improve it as they continue to work on the game, like adding experience points for getting kills and assists, perhaps. Now, my overall score and final review. Halo Infinite is a fierce package of great multiplayer and epic story that I would tell any shooter fan they should at least check out. Whether you're a longtime Halo fan or new to the series, there's a lot to like. There's an epic story back there that can go in any direction. New open world gameplay that changes the familiar formula just enough to make it even more fun. Tons of things to do on the horizon. And I'm hoping for further customizations that will come with the PC that will take advantage of DLSS and Fidelity FX, or even Microsoft's own machine learning technology. I would love to see some more varied multiplayer modes and some more features roll out over time, but this game is a tour de force and a must play. Halo Infinite gets a 9 out of 10, and I'm glad to say that the Master Chief is back. Once again, I want to thank everyone for checking out Sodertech Gaming on YouTube, and if you have and you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below if you haven't already, and click the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon if you want to get updates on the latest videos and content from the channel. And as always, I appreciate you. Until next time, have fun, let loose, and get your game on. Sodertech out.